The Central Bank of the Bahamas Development Bank, and the Bahamas Mortgage Corporation recently teamed up for a one-day educational information panel discussion. Panelists discussed the Credit Reporting Bill 2014 and the Credit Reporting Regulations 2014. Key to both pieces of legislation is the introduction and implementation of a credit bureau, which reportedly is to be enacted by the Credit Reporting Act. Bahamas Mortgage Corporation Managing Director Sandra Storr explained the anticipated impact of the credit reporting agency.
And the credit reporting bills would really require financial institutions and maybe some other companies mandatory. They have a mandatory list of companies that have to report whatever the extent of their debt is, so that if persons were to present themselves for a loan, there's a central agency where we can look and to see how many loans does Mary have? Okay, how does that affect her debt? And is she a good candidate for a loan? And also it would do what is called a full file reporting, whereas it looks at the negative and the positive.
Now, Managing Director of the Bahamas Development Bank, Arinthia Komolafe, is embracing the credit agency as a vital tool where both the financial institutions and the customer benefits.
It's good for the borrower as well as the lender, but from the lender's perspective, the lender would be able to carry out a more risk-based approach on lending, and so you may be able to award more favorable interest rates to the borrower, which will be to the benefit of the borrower. There's also this gathering of positive and negative information, because generally now what you have is a lot of information being gathered on the credit position of the borrower, but you don't have the positive history as to their good credit, their ability to pay loans very well, even though to some extent you're able to get that information from a credit reference. But the credit bureau is going to be more encompassing. We expect and anticipate that the information will be more accurate, more reliable, and I think it's certainly going to help lenders in the credit decision-making process.